What's going on, everybody? It's me, Vincent McLean, the Comic Machine, and I'm back again with another episode of the Monday Night Jibber Jabber. And as you guys can see, I've got a very wonderful person here who's been showing up the past couple of Jibber Jabbers, which has been awesome and amazing. And hopefully he realizes that his microphone's on mute. So whenever he wants to start talking, it's just not.
Well, yeah, I always wait to make sure that the live feed that's going is muted before I unmute myself so there's not a reverberation or a lot of echo or whatever.
Right. Well, so today I couldn't really think of a general topic or anything like that. So I just thought it'd just be a pretty laid back episode. I feel like not every single episode needs to have like a overarching topic, even though I fairly consistently try to do that, but some days when it's just like, okay, my brain just can't compute, so we're just gonna kind of just run the jewels here a little bit this evening. So that's just kind of how that's going to go today, it looks like. So I have a major announcement.
What?
I have a major announcement. So I'm a huge PC gamer. You're a huge gamer. Hopefully PC once you get a good PC. But I now have my own Discord server. Link is in the description of this video, and it will also be in all my upcoming videos as well. The invite code is in the link. Everyone is free to join the Discord server. I pretty much have it set up as like a general hangout announcement kind of dealio. Anybody is more than welcome to join. If you don't have Instagram or anything like that and you have questions or whatever, just join the link for the Discord server. You can send me messages. I'll get them on my phone. I'll get them in the server as well. And probably at some point, I think there might in the near future be like a dedicated day or something like that where we'll do like a live stream for the Discord servers. People who decide, the members who want to join. I'm not sure. It was just the thought I had today, but I do have that set up. So if you're interested in joining the server, there's a link in the description of this video, and it will also be in all future upcoming videos as well with a invite code in there, and you can send it to anybody. You can let them know, hey, if you are a gamer and you have your PC, it's kind of doing Discord on your phone is kind of like, it's kind of a little shoddy, I guess you could say, other than like the messaging portion of it. But if that's all you got, then that's totally fine too. However, that's what I have it for. So it's just going to be another outlet for communication, hangouts. I have a super tight core group of gamers, and my very good friend Sino decided he wanted to do me a huge solid and put the server together. So thank you, Sino. Appreciate you. So everybody, you're very welcome to check out the Discord. I'm currently not in the Discord because I'm doing the live stream here, but new things will be coming out and all that kind of good stuff. So there you go. Big announcement.
Nice.
And it's free. You don't have to pay anything for it. You don't have to do any server boosting. There's no monthly. You're not required to do that at all. It's free to jump in and become a member and hang out, and we can talk anything and everything comic book related. All right, that's my announcement. What do you have? Do you have any announcements?
Ooh, just my holiday giveaway is still going, and that's closing next Monday at this time. Yeah, I think this time next Monday, 9 p.m. I thought you were going to go at 8. I got the times mixed up a little bit. I've got it scheduled for 9 next Monday, the 18th.
That's totally fine. I can cut the live short. Well, I typically go for like an hour and a half or so, but some days you just go for an hour. It's no big deal. So we can stop at 9 and hop over onto yours and do your dealio, since I know you wanted some peeps to come join you on that.
Yeah, I was originally going to do it tonight on the 11th, and I realized that Comigories is back for 2021, and they go every other Monday, and I didn't want to miss out on Comigories tonight either. So I was like, I'll just push it back a week.
Yeah. So I see that they're doing that. They've got a lot of people on that right now. A lot of people. I think they got like
Comic Boys is pretty big.
yeah. So that's pretty awesome. I feel like everybody's trying to do Mondays now. Bastards. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, so that's a big announcement. You're doing your giveaway, holiday mystery box giveaway, right?
Yeah, there's 3 boxes, and I just released an update video this past Saturday that shows the bulk of what's going into the boxes, and then if there's extra room, I'm going to pile more comics on top.
Yeah, I saw that. And I did. So I figured out how to do the cards for the YouTube videos. So you know how everybody's like, so if you wanted to check that video out, it's right here. And then it has the thingy. I figured out how to do that, not this past video, but the one before. And I was like, oh my God. Like I achieved next level of YouTube and YouTube editing. I felt super successful. But when I figured that out and then I watched your video and you're like, if you haven't entered, click the link to be able to do that. And I did that and I put my name down there. I don't expect to win. I never expect to win, but yeah, I did it.
It'll be interesting. We'll spin the wheel and see what happens.
So do you are you doing the online winner generator, right? Or do you have like a Wild Comics wheel to spin?
I'll do the wheel because the wheel is really easy. You just type everybody's name in, and then the wheel also doesn't share any personal information on there, so it only shares what you put on there.
Looky here, Sean Daniels. Welcome to the Discord, Andy.
Yeah, just joined.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you, sir. What's up, Liquid? How you doing? I actually think I have your name misspelled in my phone, but that's okay. I'll change it at some point. Oh man. Oh, he's gonna give me hell for that later. That's okay. No problem. Let's see. Hold on. I need to make sure I did this right. So I put the link in for the thing. And I just want to make sure I did it right. What's your Discord name?
Should be Comic Man Andy on there. Let's see.
Oh, there it is. Okay. Got it. I see it now. Okay, cool. Awesome. I was looking at something else, apparently. I'm an idiot. It's all right. It happens. It happens to the best of us. Okay, so I actually have new comic books to show off since I didn't do that this week because I was self-quarantining until I got my test result back from my employer, because I had a buddy from work who I'm in contact with, not like physically, but work, walk and talk and stuff like that. So I was waiting to get my test back and I got it back, but I had already done my dealio. So I'm going to show off the books that I got for New Comic Book Day for the past 2 weeks, but I picked it up on Saturday. I got me The Walking Dead.
Ooh, good issue.
I got me Venom. I got me Thor.
Have you read that yet?
Nope, I haven't read no comics.
Ooh,
I know, I'm terrible. I got me Crossover. And the Pique de Resistance, the 1 in 25 Mankey variant for Dark Knight's Death Metal. Now I have all of the Dark Knight's Death Metal 1 in 25 ratio variants, all the metal variants. And I am so happy about that because I'm a huge metal fan. And so seeing like all the DC characters just like rocking out like heavy metal nerds, like I love it. So I now have all those books and they're all pristine and they look amazing. And I might get them all slabbed and then put them up for sale. Maybe.
Nice.
I don't know. But I was real excited to finally get that. Like, it was funny because every week when I'd go in to pick up the books, and I made sure that I was getting the 125, but they'd also throw in the other books too as well, like all the different tie-ins and stuff. And it's like, nope, I just want the cover. I just want the 125. That's it. Put everything back. So yeah. Oh, and did I mention that's 2 weeks? This is 2 weeks. 5 books in 2 weeks.
Wow.
So yeah, I am definitely going the route of not really being a modern weekly comic book collector.
I'm struggling with it. I cut way back. Last Wednesday was I bought probably half of what I normally would on a Wednesday. I've cut way back. I'm saving a ton of money. And I'm really itching to buy a big book. But not just yet. Timing's got to be right.
Right. I am all about buying the key books. That's where I find the most joy. That's what brings me joy. What's her name? What's the lady's name? The
Vanna White?
No. The clean like the organizer, the minimalist lady or whatever, where she makes you touch every single little thing and she asks you to ask yourself, does this bring you joy? What's her name? Hold on.
I can't think of it.
Oh, what's her name? Marie Kondo. That's what her name is. Marie Kondo. She's the one that is the she's done the book called The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up, the Japanese Art of Decluttering and Organizing by Marie Kondo. And she did like this whole like Netflix thing, like special or something like that of course my wife watched. And so like when she was cleaning everything and doing all that kind of stuff, she's like touching every single thing and asking, does this bring me joy? If it doesn't, then I got to get rid of it. So that's honestly how I kind of feel about picking up modern comics. So there you go. What's up, Justin? Hey, yes, thank you. I appreciate it. You were pretty quick. I did get it. So I had to do a quick Google search. I typed in, does this bring me joy? And that was the first thing that popped up. Thank you, Google. But yeah, like that's how I feel about modern comics. Like I don't see the value of the majority of the comics. There's certain ones that are high value, but the majority of them I feel like aren't, and it's more for the read. And a lot of people are in for it for the read.
Yeah, see, I derive an extremely high amount of value from reading the new books that are out every Wednesday. It's just, for me, what can I realistically keep up with? And I'm trying to get it to 5 or 6 books a week to keep up with instead of 15 to 20. Because I end up with giant stacks of reading piles that I never get to. And then I've got a bunch of near mint comic books that I paid $3-4 a cover for that I didn't stay current on. And if you're not staying current, it's like watching football or basketball or baseball. You know, you're not going to watch a game 4 weeks later, then show up to work next week and be like, hey guys, I finally caught the game. It just doesn't work.
Apparently not, because I would be that guy. I know nothing about sports. Like I know enough to get by, no problem, but I don't keep up with it every day or anything like that by any means. So I can completely relate to that. However, I keep up with the trends. I keep up with the list, the hot list, the modern, the bronze, the silvers, the gold. Golden Age is kind of tough because it's out of my price range. But you know, that's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at the hot books for the collecting portion of it, not necessarily the modern books for reads and stuff. Because you know, you look at Go Collect. You know, even in the modern books and stuff like that. Like here, let me pull this up here. You know, even under the modern age, okay. The only one that's come out within the past 3 years is Venom 3. That's on the, you know, within the top 10. So you got Venom, then you got Ultimate Fallout and Darth Vader 3. 3 out of 10.
Hell Arisen was down there.
Yeah, but that was 11. I was just counting the top 10.
Oh, the top 10.
Yeah. And then everything else is all back issues, you know what I mean?
Well, part of that problem is also the industry and the community. It just hasn't redefined modern age books. We're talking 34 years. It's silly at this point.
Right. However, the point I was making was more along the lines of collectability, right? So like,
Yeah,
but that's going to be different for everybody too. I understand that.
Yeah, like 60% of that list would not be on there if we redefine the modern age as the last 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 years.
Mm-hmm.
Most of that list is too far out of bounds for that. I mean,
yeah. And then if you just look at like the recently released comics and stuff like that, it's only like 2 pages, and that probably does. You know, this is one thing I kind of wish that GoClick would actually put down is the for the recently released is the time frame, like how many weeks, how many months is that list being generated for? You know what I mean? Because then we give a better time frame.
Where's the new release billboards like they used to do when I was a kid with the music? Something that stayed on the only new release music and movies that stayed on the top 10 billboard and how many weeks they were on the billboard, and then eventually they fell off that top 10. Right. There are top 10 lists of comic books and other things out there of what's hot and what's moving, but nobody's really keeping track of just the modern new books that are coming out every week.
Right. And then, of course, you know, you've got all the different variants and stuff for modern books. So, like, that's a collector's nightmare for me. So, like, for example, I don't have any cover A's of Dark Knight's Death Metal.
That's all I've got are the cover A's.
So, you and me are both in the same boat. Like, we're both cover A hoes. Like, we're both cover A basic pitches. However, I didn't want the cover A's for the first time for a new comic book line. I only wanted the 1 in 25s for the Dark Knight's Death Metal. That's it. Those are the only variants that I've actually gone out of my way to get. But normally I don't ever try to go for variant covers because I don't see the collector value for it. I don't see how and why, especially with a modern book, specifically modern books. Now I know there are ones out there that are super high priced and super high valuable. However, I feel like those will eventually run their course, and it will always be the cover A that rules. You know what I mean?
Yeah, to a degree.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, when it comes to the variants, there's a trifecta that I look for. Is I don't buy a lot of variants, especially price or ratio variants or anything like that. It's because most of them don't hit the trifecta that I'm looking for. Is it a book in high demand? Is it a low print run book? And is it a first appearance, or is there something important that happens in that story? Is there something noteworthy or key-worthy? Does it become a key? Is it in high demand, and is it a low print run? Most of them are not.
Mm-hmm.
They either come back for extra printings for ratio variants that they started doing in 2019, I think. And that was like god-awful, like reprinting ratio variants. I don't know, but that's, and then you're talking a money sink. So some of those start off at like $20, $25 and then hit 50. And then next thing you know, you're $75, $100, $150 for some of these hard to find ratios. And some of them, if you're lucky, stay the same price. And once in a blue moon, you get that gem that all of a sudden takes off.
You got any specific example?
Ooh, yeah, Darth Vader 3. Look at first appearance of Dr. Aphra.
Is there different printings of that?
Not extra printings, no, but I mean that's one that's finally hitting that trifecta of it's not printed very heavily, it's highly sought after, and it's a key book. It's a first appearance. It's got 3 first appearances in that book, and it's the 1 in 25.
Right. So you talking about this one?
Yep.
That's so cool. Oh,
so I passed up an opportunity to buy a CGC 9.8 of that the tail end of last year for $700. Asking prices are now currently approaching $2,500 for a 9.8.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Now I'm not saying it's the last sold was only $1,500. People are now asking $1,000 more than that.
It's crazy, dude. That book is 6 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's crazy. I'm not gonna lie. I do really like the Darth Vader 3. I've liked the way the cover looks. It's a key book, without a doubt. It's part of that really awesome Darth Vader storyline. I do have the number 1 cover A of Darth Vader. I did find that in the wild, so I was glad to pick that up. But
the only demand that book really saw was with Star Wars readers, and it wasn't until I sat down and I read the series with modern men on Comic Core that I'm like, oh my god, I gotta have this, and I've got to make this a part of whenever I'm digging through bins, I gotta grab that cover A, any of those copies that I find, and I'm grabbing it, and I'm stockpiling these books for $4, $5, $6 a piece, occasionally $10 a piece for Near Mint Plus. And then Lords of the Long Box does a long-term spec play on Star Wars stuff before Mandalorian came out. They did this last year. They put that book on there. They're like, hey, look, you got 3 first appearances in there. 2 of the 2 droids that are in there that are first appearances, they're like murder droids. They're crazy cool. And Dr. Aphra is probably like the coolest, newest character introduced to the Star Wars universe that I can think of. And it's just prime real estate for them to do something more with. But the demand still didn't hit.
Yeah.
People knew about it. People read about the book. People read through the book and realized this is a good book to have. It's going to be a hot key. So all the signs were there. The demand didn't hit until Mandalorian season 2 dropped, and then everything Star Wars started going crazy.
Yep.
And then the wider populace of the Star Wars collectors realized, oh yeah, look, this was out 6 years ago. I want to jump on this too. And bam, here you go. Now you got 9.8s of the cover A, approaching 450-ish,
right?
I think, which is nuts. You got raw copies of cover A going for 150, 120 to 150, maybe even 175 now.
Well, I saw you post that picture with all those raw books of Darth Vader number 3. You should throw your boy a copy, for like, thanks for being
there's a copy,
awesome dude.
A copy in the giveaway boxes.
Yeah. I see it. Hey, what's up, Mark Spector? Thanks for stopping by. I hope you're doing good this evening, brother. I will be watching that video.
Ooh, nice.
I will watch that video. So let's see here. I'm looking at what's recently posted. Look at that. $150 or best offer. Raw copy. Ooh. Second print. I will get a second print if I absolutely have to, but I really hate doing it.
Though the second, third, and fourth prints are actually, look at that. There's the fourth print with 9.8. They're actually catching more value because they're lower printed now.
That's so crazy.
Yeah, the second, third, and fourth print aren't normal. They're not cheaper like what you might think for some other books where they get second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth prints. The value isn't there because they print higher numbers.
Right.
This book had low demand and wasn't being heavily printed when it came out. So when they came back for reprintings, they were kind of a novelty. They didn't print tons and tons of them. So my understanding is the fourth print, the purple cover, is the lowest printed one out of the group. But then the green and the red one, I get those two mixed up. I think the green one is the third print. And the red one's the third print and the green one's the second print, I think.
There you go, Andy. 9.6 of that variant.
Yeah, that's a lot for a 9.6, and it's an old label. I looked at that book earlier today, and that 9.6 is a gift grade on that book. It should be a 9.4. The corners, there's some corner issues with that one. That one I definitely wouldn't crack and resubmit. I wouldn't press and resubmit. There's color rub issues on it. The spine wear. So the
that corner, look at that corner. You see that in that spine?
Look at the top right corner. It's hard to see, but that's a little rounded too.
Mm-hmm.
So the Darth Vader series, like, look at the back. They all of those books had really massive issues getting to LCSs without color rub and without. There's usually some pretty decent wear on the back cover, and there's decent wear along the spine that drops most of them down into that 9.4, 9.6 range.
I mean, it looks like it's a printer, like the cutter. You see that line right down there below the staple to the corner.
That could easily be that's easily something that you could argue and debate with CGC. But if you just outright send a book and nobody brings awareness to the printing issues that this book saw, then CGC is never going to recognize it.
Oh, okay. What you got here, Mark? What you saying? People will ask a bunch. I doubt it will get 600 for it. Yeah, it does say best offer, so I'm sure there's plenty of people trying to throw offers in there to get that sucker to drop, because $900 for that level of variant and first appearance, I mean, that's pretty expensive.
Well, here's the other thing where I think this book is inflated, and it's just Star Wars craziness right now. You've got people asking the same amount of money and more money for that first appearance of Dr. Aphra than the current running Ahsoka Tano sales. or asking prices.
Really?
So,
I stopped looking at Star Wars Clone Wars #1 because the price is just stupid. Like, I don't think I will ever own that book.
well, that the last I saw, Ahsoka Tano asking prices on eBay were around that $2,300-$2,400 mark. People are asking that and a little bit more for the first appearance of Dr. Aphra. Dr. Aphra hasn't even shown up in anything.
Yeah.
Anything at all besides the books.
Like, this is just insane. I'm sorry. Like, I love comic books, you guys, but like for a book that came out, I can't do math.
2008.
2008?
13 years.
13 years? Thank you. I have trouble doing subtractions in my heads. That's insane. It's crazy. It really is.
The last GPA recorded sale of a 9.8 for the first Ahsoka Tano was $22.95 in December. And it's guaranteed she's getting a show. She's getting her own show, and she showed up in Mandalorian. So for 9.8 sales of Dr. Aphra to asking prices for those books to be that $2,300 mark and more, I don't think the book is gonna stay there. I think it's gonna drop back down. It's probably the last sale of the first appearance of Dr. Aphra. The one in 25 was $1,500.
Wow.
But now people are asking $1,000 more than that, which is reaching for the stars.
Look at this. $2,400 sold today at a 9.8.
Yep. And that book had the same trifecta that I look for. Not even a variant. This is the trifecta I look for: is high demand. Eventually, what could potentially be high demand. It doesn't have to have it. If it has the high demand at the moment you're looking at it, you're not going to get it for the prices you want it for. Eventually, you want the book to have high demand, low print run, and points that make it a key issue. First appearances, major things. I don't go for deaths of anybody, deaths of anything, because that just doesn't stick and land in the comic book world and industry.
Honestly, the only two deaths to me that stick out is the death of Gwen Stacy and the death of Elektra. For me,
right?
Yeah, those are what I would consider the two big ones. The next one would be the death of Supergirl. Would be the other big one, just because that basically ended the pretty much the Bronze Age for the most part. But what you got here, Mark? I still struggle at those prices for the book. Mind you, ASM 300 9.0 was going for those prices last year.
Yeah, and ASM 300 doesn't seem to be slowing down at all.
I haven't even looked at that in a long time either.
And everybody shat on the book because the Venom movie wasn't great. And it's like, well, you don't buy into ASM 300. The movie was terrible. Well, there's this terrible connection with comic books and movies where the movie has to be successful for the comic book to be successful. And we're seeing the difference there. There's a ton of people out there that say the Venom movie was not good.
You know, in the grand scheme of things, I would put the Venom movie. I'd put the Venom movie at like it definitely was better than the SpiderMan 3. I'll tell you that. Definitely than SpiderMan 3.
I was entertained, but I do think the challenges and the issues that people bring up about the movie, I kind of agree with them. Like the accent's a big issue. There's some other stuff. I get it, right? I'm a very different movie watcher, though. I have no expectations when I sit down and I just watch.
Yeah. I usually like every single movie I watch. There's not a whole bunch of stuff where I'm like, oh wow, that was just absolute garbage, unless it was The Mummy #3 with Brendan Fraser, where they went to China. Me and the wife walked out of the movie theater. That movie was so terrible. That's the only time I've ever done that.
I didn't even bother watching that one.
Yeah, don't even do it. But yeah, like Amazing Spider-Man 300 is not one of my Grail books. It would be a very, very cool book to have in the PC, but for the price at which it is, good Lord.
So this is one of those rare circumstances where you see a book have such a high demand that it outpaces the print run, what's available. Because obviously it's the highest graded book on the CGC census. There's more copies of that book graded than I think any other book, if I remember right.
You know what's crazy is I watched a YouTube video a long time ago where somebody actually tracked the CGC highest graded books at any given time. They did it on like a full time scale. And for a long, long time, Spawn #1 was the highest numbered for a long time. And then ASM 300 just Just blew right past it. All right.
That was a smart buy a number of years ago when the movie came out and people were sleeping on it. And I know Skeff capitalized on that, and I should have. And I remember having this conversation with Skeff. I'm like, I don't think the prices are going to hold on that book, and I think it's going to trend back down at some point. And I was completely wrong.
Yeah, we'll see what ends up happening. You know, once they finally drop the trailer for Venom 2, you know, we'll finally see what's going on. I guarantee you that price is going to shoot up pretty much just like, you know, all the Star Wars stuff. But
definitely didn't sleep on 361.
Oh, I found that in the back issue bin. I think I paid like $20 for it. It's not like a super high grade copy, but it's nice. It's nice. But all right, so we're gonna bring somebody else in here for all of you guys. He's kind of been AWOL for a while, and this is his homecoming party here today. So I'm gonna bring this dude in. Right. So we kind of started out around the same time, and he's just been doing his own thing, and he's coming back. So today is the welcome back party for Just In Comics.
What's up, fam?
Hey,
how we doing, guys?
Doing great.
That was an intro. That was the intro.
I try my darndest.
Good to see you, Andy. Thank you for having me on, Vincent.
You're very welcome. It's not like I really had a choice because you were just like, yo, I'm going to be on next Monday. I was like,
I did do that. I forced it. I'm coming over. I said that.
Yep. And that's totally fine. So I'm always down for having the boys. You know
That's
what
right.
I'm saying?
That's right.
So what you been picking up lately? You just been picking up all your modern stuff, or are you picking up any back issues?
Been trying to collect as many Flash Rebirths #1 9.8 as I can. So right now I have 2 slabbed and 2 not slabbed. So I have 4. And then got this cool guy for a gift for Christmas.
nice.
Very grateful for this guy. I might send it back because it's a little bit of the older case. But I mean, I don't really care that much. But it's a beautiful book.
Nice.
It's a variant cover for 34, 2 signatures on it. So that was a really great deal. But yeah, no, I've just been kind of collecting a little bit of this and a little bit of that. I had another really good, just needs a tiny press. This is my second one of this. This one could be a 9.8. I have a 5.5, I think it is, but that one has never been cleaned nor pressed. So I'm going to resubmit that one too. And that'll be my first cracked book. So I'm excited to do that.
Which number is that?
This is #1 from volume 2.
Oh.
Yeah. And then, so I'm looking at everything I want to do. It's probably too late to send my Venom 27 to get signed by Kate's. Really wanted to do that, but then I was like, just $80. Like, same thing with Jeff Johns. Like, I wanted to send my 3 Jokers so bad, but I was like, $80, and that's not even including shipping.
Dude, when Skeff dropped that video about sending stuff in for the Cates and Stegman thing, and he was like, I think I might send this book and this book and this book and this book. And I'm like, dude, you do realize that you just put up just for the signing like $600 just for the signing. That's not the grading, that's not the shipping. Like,
I think he has a secret sugar mama.
He's probably got a sugar mama and a sugar daddy. Let's be real here.
I can dig it. In this economy, why not?
Oh, God. So as soon as I say it, this dude just decides he wants to, try to, we're going to keep it backstage for a hot second. He's not ready, but like, yeah. So, good Lord.
Speaking of sugar daddies, is that what I'm hearing?
Hey, Justin. So I'm super excited to see you here, man. We've been missing you on the YouTubes, man. Been missing you, so I'm glad you're here.
I'm gonna make a big push for it. I'm gonna have a video dropping this week, and then I'm going to host Jim Mint on Thursday night.
Ooh, sweet! I'm gonna be there.
So go ahead.
All right, he's creeping. So here, you're in now. So you better bring your creepy face back over here.
Speaking of sugar daddies,
the boys are back.
We're gonna need a bigger boat.
Yeah.
Oh God. You know that line was ad-libbed?
Yeah.
Oh man.
The greatest line ever ad-libbed.
I mean, That and yeah, that's a good line. It's a good line.
Hey, Skeff, you need to clean your room, dude. Like, you got a whole bunch of stuff everywhere behind you, bro.
Hey, that's the office.
Oh, good Lord.
Should have seen Albert Einstein's desk.
Oh, how do you even?
It's all up here, baby.
Do you have a path?
Yeah, of course. What do you think I am, an animal?
Okay, you have floor space. All right.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, because I've got floor space for all the animals. Let me get a big fat one right over there.
You have 3 kitties?
No, I've got 2 cats and a dog. He's down here sleeping.
Oh.
He's a good boy.
That's fun. That's fun. Yeah, I think I'm gonna send my. I looked through every single copy. I kid you not. I'm not exaggerating. Every single copy of Future State's Flash #1 cover A, and I couldn't find one 9.8.
Yeah, you can. Don't lie to me.
No, through my LCS, I couldn't find one.
What?
Every single one was marked, damaged, or something that I could not press out.
Oh, gross.
And the only one I was able to get was cover B. And I mean, I don't absolutely love it, but I think it will be really cool slab.
Don't be fine. I'll find you a cover A.
If you can, let me know.
I'll find you a cover A.
I'll be your buddy.
All right, I'll find you a cover A. Come on. Now.
Hey, sorry that just reminded me of. Have you guys ever watched Letterkenny? Have you ever heard of that? Okay, at least somebody knows what's up. 'Cause
Yes.
that's where I pulled it from, Andy. I'll be your buddy.
Yeah.
What are we even doing here?
You ever seen the Amish episode?
Oh my god, it's so fucking. Oh, dude, I love it. Have you watched the newest season? They dropped the newest season the day after Christmas for
Not
season
yet.
9.
Not
Okay,
yet.
it's hilarious. Okay, so this is your homework, guys. Y'all have to watch Letterkenny. It's on Hulu. It's hilarious. You should do it.
Maybe.
I'll try.
I'll try.
Hey, Justin,
Yes,
what
sir.
year was Flash Volume 2?
1976.
2008.
That's it.
What?
Andy goes, what?
Justin was so confident. I just ran with it. I'm like, oh wow, yeah, he's confident. That's what it is. All right.
Yeah,
I ran
that's,
with that.
That was actually really, really fast off the cuff. I'm actually really impressed by that.
the only thing I can be right about is the Flash. Maybe.
Okay, so basically issues. Okay, so I'm looking. I just want to make sure this is what I'm looking at is right. So 1959 to 1985, 2020 current, Volume 1, issues 351 through 749, publishes Volumes 2, 3, 4, and 5. Right?
Yeah, number 105 is getting a little bit cheaper. I saw a 3.5, and it wasn't in the 2000s anymore. So I was a little
boy.
excited about that. Yeah.
All right. Hey, you can thank Ezra Miller for something.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Damn.
Oh, he's gonna ruin that movie. He is.
What? I liked Ezra Miller. Like,
that's
he
what's
wasn't
wrong with
bad. He wasn't bad.
Nope. I honestly I wouldn't mind finding it, not slabbed. I at least
You know who'd make a great Flash? Usain Bolt. He would make a wonderful Flash.
He literally is the Flash.
I
not wrong.
know.
I wouldn't have to edit anything.
No. It'd be wonderful.
It's
They
true.
should develop a whole new camera system to keep him in
Keep
focus.
him in line. Sir, can you slow down?
Can you?
Can you slow down a little bit? We can't catch you. Can't catch you on the radar. Too quick.
You're too quick.
Hey, did you send your Flash book 106 in yet?
No.
No.
Oh.
But that's going out this week. I'm gonna do the fast track. Skeff made me do it.
Yes. Yes.
I was going to send it all, and I was so confident in my Venom 27. I'm just gonna press it one more time before I ruin the book.
Do you not have Venom 3, Venom 9,
I have
4?
I have the first. I have the cover of his kid, and I think that's 19.
Not
That's the second. So issue 7 cameo, issue 9 first full, issue 10 exclusive Scorpion first cover appearance.
Yeah.
Venom 19 second printing. He has another cover appearance.
how do you retain that?
Yeah, that's pretty.
The
damn-
Rolodex, baby. I
I
know Venom well.
I want a number 3 so bad. Like I I'm going to start posting my books on eBay and like getting better at that.
So the Dylan books are 3, 7, or 7, 9, 10, and then 19 second printing.
Yeah, I have 19 cover B.
Oh, the Mary Jane thing?
No.
Oh.
No, it's the one. It was a pricey book. I got it for.
Was it the ratio variant?
Maybe. I don't see it on the screen here.
I have all cover A's.
That's fun.
That's it. I've got the whole current run. So I will sell you my entire run, including a slab 9.8 for $1,000.
Don't do it.
Damn it.
Do it. Take the deal.
Take
the deal. Take it. Take the deal.
You told me not to.
I know. But it's for Vincent. So it's for Vincent. I say take the deal.
All right, Skeff.
Yeah.
I will sell you my entire Venom run, including the 9.8 cover A, Venom 3, for $1,500.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I will take it right now. Pack it up. Pack it up.
Oh, man.
I will take it.
Now, would you actually think that would be a good deal for the entire run and a slab 9.8 for the number 3?
Wait, do you want my honest opinion on this?
Yeah, sure.
No.
Oh, okay. Well, what would you think would be a good deal? Because I was thinking about that the other day.
Okay.
Like if I never slabbed any other the Donny Cates Venom run and I just had the Venom 3 9.8 and I wanted to sell the entire run with the slab.
Yes.
What would you think would be a super solid appropriate deal?
What issue do you have up till?
Current.
So 32?
Yeah.
Okay. So all cover A's.
All cover A's, 32.
Give me like 10 seconds. So what you could probably sell all that for? Because your money books are in that set. The money books, since they're all cover A's, are going to be issue 3, issue 4, issue 7, issue 9. Then it falls off. Then you're kind of just screwed. So it's pretty much you'd be probably looking at around like $600.
Really?
Give or take. That'd be like high market value.
Really?
Yeah.
So what if I just sold issues 1 through 10 with the 9.8 number 3? What do you think would be a good price for that?
Well, that's where all the money is. So it would be 300 and then 50.
Computing.
Maybe like 5. Maybe like 450.
No, come on. Venom 3, I could probably sell that for $350 at least solo.
Maybe.
The 9.8?
Maybe right now. Maybe right now.
Yeah.
But
Maybe
you're bulking it out, right? So bulk out lots, So $350, right? And then issue 4 is like $50. And then issue 7 and 9 are, I believe issue 9 is up to $80 and issue 7 is about $50.
Good
All
lord.
right. I have number 19. That's what I have.
The second printing, right?
Yes.
Where he's doing the thing.
Yeah, the hand thing. Yeah.
That's like $40, and then 9/8 are like $135, $150.
Nice. Yeah, I have cover B. I think I got it for like 25.
Okay, that's not bad.
So I'm probably gonna post because I have X-Men all the way current number 1 all the way through.
Nice.
I'll probably sell that as a lot.
Nice.
And then
that's not bad.
And then start going through stuff that I just don't and have not touched in a long time.
Yeah, Vincent, I think you could probably sell 1 through 10. That'd be your best bet, and it'd be probably like $450 if you want to sell all together, and then $500 for your max out value. So
all right.
I definitely want a number 3. That is.
Then buy Vincent's. Vincent's selling it.
Buy his. I love that cover.
It still brings me joy. I can't get rid of it.
You could totally get rid of it.
No, I can't.
Yeah, you can.
No, I can't.
Think about all the cool stuff you could buy with $450.
You could buy like 2 copies of Darkhawk.
I've got 2 copies of Darkhawk.
You could buy 1 copy of Saga number 1.
Andy, you wanna swap a Darkhawk for a Darth Vader number 3?
What?
Wait, is Darkhawk a 9.8?
I'll give you the better of the 2. It's pretty nice.
If the Darkhawk was a 9.8, Andy, I'd tell you take that deal immediately.
Yeah.
Andy, what about a Punisher War Journal number 1 that probably could be be a 9.8 if you send it off, and I'm not even kidding.
Well, you
I've
get it
got
graded
like
first, and you trade it to him.
I've got like a whole short box of War Journal number ones.
You're talking to the Punisher fanatic.
I know, but like I picked something in his wheelhouse that he might consider.
You need to find, if you found a Saga #1 Japanese cover, you're in.
Well, that would be a guarantee, but I'm not looking for a Saga Japanese cover. Like, I've never even read Saga.
You'll find it.
Oh, sad.
Nope.
Sad.
You should read Saga. It's so good.
I'm sure it is. I'm just like, you missed it. Me and Andy were talking earlier. Like, I'm more of the collector. He's a reader, but I'm proud of him for.
Have you seen what he has behind him?
Yeah, like
I would take away that reader tag immediately.
I need to sell my
I
hell.
think I'm like 70% collector, 30% reader right
He
now.
literally shit on my wish list this year with what he pulled out of his pull list, and I'm like, oh my god, how can I compete with this?
I mean,
Boba Fett, Clone Wars, and then convention exclusive Saga. I'm like, well, and ASM 129. I'm like, I got nothing.
I mean, he did pull some serious like big hitters. Like,
I need to
without a
start
doubt.
my OnlyFans account immediately. Apparently,
I am so on board with that.
What about you,
just
Justin? You gonna start
reading
your?
comics in the
You
nude.
gonna start your OnlyFans account?
Dude, I know some people that have one, and it is so frustrating how much money they make.
For which
Yeah,
one? For what
but-
one?
Huh?
For an OnlyFans?
Yeah.
I know, right?
It's
It's like
stupid.
Patreon, but
And
better.
I've gone to school. I'm still going to school. And it's just like, you know what? Good for them.
Right?
Yeah.
Right? I'm
It's-
selling up.
I like that. That's man.
No, I need to.
Join my OnlyFans.
Yeah.
I will
Hey.
read.
What's your Hella Risk grade? What's that?
Oh, easy, a 9.8. I've never even
9.8?
read it. Yeah, I never even touched it.
Go Collect is showing 9.8 for 210.
Yeah, I need to get it sent.
And I gave my copy away in a giveaway last year. Ooh.
Because you're a sweetheart.
Ouch.
Come on now.
If it's not a 9.8, it's a 9.6 somehow.
Just pre-screen it, then you get the 9.8 all day. All day.
I swear this is the year that I actually sell books.
Do you want to? We could just do a live stream of us selling books if you wanted to.
Burke did it, and they sold every
Andy,
single thing that they did. I
If
don't
you
know
want
why
to
we
sell
don't
some
do
books, we should just come up with a date and just get we'll do like 5 rounds or some bullshit like that for the very first time. Come up with 5 books, and each of us start out with like some kind of like simple things, right? Like nothing too crazy, and then we end with like the fourth and fifth round with like bangers, and see how it goes. We all have such a different set of books we would probably try to move that we would fit the niche for like anyone who's looking for stuff.
Good word.
It's not a bad idea at all.
No,
I'll host it. I'll help be the
that's
host.
great.
and do
Yeah,
that.
then we on the StreamYard we put the little scroll line where it says like what your Cash App or Venmo or PayPal is, and then like Vincent would put like tagline if we want to do an auction or just starting bid, and then just like timer it out live timer wise with a stopwatch, or you just do buy it nows.
I can't do it Saturday, but I'm good for Sunday.
Yeah, Tacoma. This would
be a jobber.
and the Jabber. Thanks for stopping by, man. I appreciate it. If you guys haven't been watching Tacoma Comics, you should really watch it. That dude pulls so many books, it's insane. Like the only other person I know that pulls as many books as Tacoma does is Southern Comic Week. That dude pulls so many books. No, Skeff just goes to the comic book shop and picks up the monthlies. No,
Yeah.
that doesn't count.
I don't count. I really don't count. I don't really. Yeah.
Oh, congratulations on 1.7K, by the way.
Oh,
I did see
thank
you
you.
hit 1.7.
What?
Thank
Wow.
you very much.
And not to toot my own horn, but I did finally hit 270
Woo!
the other day. So
toot that horn, baby.
Very
I've been looking at my latest video
Toot.
performance, and it just like I keep getting views, and my impression click-through rate on my last video shows me at a 4.5, and it's got that notification says it's reaching a wider audience,
That's good.
leading to a lower click-through rate than usual, but it's not hitting the lower, by having it lower. So I'm happy with it,
All
whatever.
right. Hey, like at the end of the day, just as long as you're happy with it.
I'm very happy with it.
Yay.
Tell me what you guys think about how I've been doing my videos lately.
I think it's missing one thing, and it's just you being shirtless.
Not wrong, but
That is not going to help my video performance with
Are
me
you
being
sure it won't help your video performance?
I'll do it just to prove that it won't help.
Well, Justin, if he did it, it would help immediately, and then he'd have to start the pants.
I mean, now that I think about it, I've been shirtless on live YouTube.
I've been
Right?
shirtless on live too, but it didn't help.
Really? Were you really?
Yeah, thanks, Tacoma. Thanks for
Thanks,
subbing up,
Tacoma.
Skev. And yeah, appreciate it.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
1701.
if I hit 300, then I'll do a video shirtless. No, seriously. How do you like my new setup that I've been doing?
I told you, it looks amazing. Your video quality, the lighting, you see it's wonderful.
Okay.
It's really good. I would tell you if it's shit.
Oh, thank you. I would expect nothing less.
I think.
Hey, Vincent, what the fuck happened in your last video? It looks like shit.
I would tell you that.
You'd be like Stan from South Park. It just everything tastes like shit. Don't you hear it? It sounds like shit.
I would tell you. I think the other two gentlemen can attest that I have no issues with feedback.
Nope. Yeah, there's no point.
Yeah, like I told Andy that one time. Andy, if you ever find any of this dull, for the love of God, let me know.
No, I even copied
I
your
know.
own on one of my videos. I'm like,
What's up?
It's so funny.
I did a video with Hialeah like the other day, and that's how we did the intro for the live video that I was on with him.
Nice.
It was so funny. He's like, "What's up?" I'm like, "Oh, that's my thing. That's my thing."
So,
like the only man with the intro action.
So, Skeff, are you jelly that I found this?
Is it Wishblade number 10?
No, it's Wishblade number
Then
1.
I'm not as jealous.
First print. Near
want-
mint minus.
It's nice. I want a Wishblade 10 though. I want the first appearance of Johnny S. Taquito.
I don't even know who that is. I gotta look
It's the
this up.
darkness.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's
Oh, okay.
yeah, man. That's Witchblade number 1 is a beautiful book though. It is stunning, and it's what started Top Cow out. Like, it's a great book. But I am jealous. You should get it graded. I wish I could have it. Should I pull out my stack of like High Republic and say, are you jealous?
Well, I like how in your thumbnail on your last comic haul, it's got the Hans variant right on the front. I botched a copy of that just sell for $71 raw on eBay.
What?
Yeah.
Ugh.
So funny you mentioned that. I went to
Holy
my
cow.
comic book shop and on Saturday to pick up my books. I was like, "Do you guys have any?" I'm just curious. Do you have any High Republics laying around? Like, no, we sold them all. And I was like, "Oh, it's all right." And they're like, "Well, you could go try the other shop up the road. I think he's got a copy. He's selling it for $20."
Like a cover A that you like? Damn.
And I was like, "I'm not spending $20 on a book that came out 2 days ago."
If I were you, I would.
I just like I said, me and Andy were talking earlier. Like my modern book interest is getting smaller and smaller.
Well,
and
that's
smaller.
true. Like, if you don't like Star Wars, then don't get it.
No, I like Star Wars.
Oh,
I'm just not like focusing on the new stuff.
got you.
So I'm with Skeff on the High Republic really quick before I have to leave here.
Oh yeah, get to the show.
You've got a book that the demand is outpacing the print run, and it's going to be cover A #1. It will be a key with first appearances for the series plus the variants. I got what I could. I didn't pre-order because I honestly didn't believe the demand was going to outpace the print run. And
Right, I watched all your videos about that too.
Mhm.
it
I did.
has. But I'm going to run, guys.
All right, buddy.
Hop over
Andy.
to Monday night Modern Men over in the Comic Corps. We're reading Batman Year One.
Ooh,
That's a good one.
that's a fun one.
Awesome. All right, have a good night, Andy. Thanks for stopping by.
Thanks,
See you
Andy.
guys.
Peace out.
See ya.
Buddy.
There you go. Do that when you come in the show. Do when you come into the show.
Oh,
Please, for
God.
the love of God.
Hey, Justin, are you
Sir.
doing Star Wars stuff? Are you into that?
I like Star Wars, but no, I haven't. I don't own one Star Wars book.
So yeah, I like Star Wars, but I'm trying to get the first prints of 2, 3, 4, 5. That's what I'm going for.
Okay.
But if I see somebody has a Star Wars High Republic #1 laying around and it's for cover price, I might consider picking it up.
Oh man, yeah, that'd be epic if we found one of those. That'd be awesome.
But I don't know. I don't know. Like, I know there's hype for it, but I mean, you could just send me a copy, since Nothing around here has anything for me. You know, you did show how many books you got, so
I did. I got. I actually had someone. He gave me some feedback on a comment for that video, and it was interesting.
what was the comment?
Like the end of it, it was like I think he said something about like he wouldn't wipe his own booty with a comic, and I'm just like, oh, okay, all right,
Wow.
yeah,
That's
all right.
friendly.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm like, well, then you can't have any of mine. They're mine. Don't.
You can't have any of mine.
No.
Yeah, don't worry. You won't be wiping your booty with my comics, so
Yeah.
I don't know why you had to post that. Was that like your first troll?
No, I mean, who knows? Who knows? It was just one of those funny things where I'm just like I thought about responding to it, and I still might. But at the end of the day, it's just like a couple people have messaged me because they're like, why'd you order 30 copies? And I'm like, I don't know. I wanted to. I wanted to, and I had the funds available for the 30 copies, and I really wanted the ratio variant. I really wanted the ratio variant.
There you go.
The shop told me they were going to charge me $40 for the ratio, and I'm just like, well, how many if I just ordered like 30 copies of the book? They're like, it'd be this price. I'm like, I'm just going to do that.
Well, that makes sense then
It
if
was
you
just a
go that
work
route.
Yeah.
So this is what you're going to do. You're going to send me your PayPal info,
Okay.
and I'm going to pay the cover price for the book, and you're going to send me one.
What about shipping?
$10.
Well, how much is the shipping?
Shipping is $16.99.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
No,
You
it's
want
not.
to get there safely, don't you?
Yeah.
$16.99 for
I
shipping.
will pack it and then I'll give it a kiss. And
That's probably because you're going to send it media mail, aren't you?
never. If I ship something media mail, I deserve to have no followers.
So, I have a book. Okay, I have a book that still has not arrived. Okay, I'm gonna show you the order details for this. Okay,
Justin, I still have that Flashpoint 1 through 5 if you want it.
I do want it eventually,
Okay.
but if it gets sold, then sell it.
I haven't sold it. I haven't even listed it.
Oh.
I told
Okay.
I told you it was yours for $30 if you wanted it.
I know. I'm going to take you up on that.
Okay.
okay. So I purchased this book on December 5th. Okay,
Over a month ago.
it has still not arrived.
That's-
It said the estimated delivery was December 14th.
That's wow.
Okay. And then I found out when I was looking at the information through USPS.
Mhm.
I'm going to pull it up here. I'm not going to show it because it's probably going to have my address and stuff on it. But I mean, I'm sure you guys are okay, but you know, whatever. But I clicked on the
You're
product.
live right now, so
I clicked on the product information, and postal product is listed as media mail.
yeah, man, you're screwed. You won't get that for another like week, maybe. Hopefully, it doesn't show up damaged.
Hopefully, it doesn't show up damaged because,
Yeah.
like, good lord,
This
like
is why you
it's
don't
just-
ship books media mail. I mean, it's just a common courtesy, right? Like you don't shit in the street. Don't ship books media mail.
Okay, so I'm still curious. How is the shipping $16?
Oh, it's because I package it up with the material, and the material that I use is a little bit nicer, so it's more expensive that way.
But $16
Yeah,
for
man.
shipping?
Yeah, man.
What?
Yeah, that's why if you go to my eBay, that's why none
Okay,
of my things
okay,
have free shipping.
Okay.
Oh, they all
all
have
right.
free shipping because I include that in the price.
Okay. All right. I'll send you $20 on Friday. PayPal. Send me your info, and then you can send me a High Republic #1
All
cover
right.
A.
Oh, okay. Cover A.
Yeah, cover A.
It might not. It'll be whatever cover you get.
Go flip a quarter.
Like what other covers did you get? Hold on. Where's your page?
Skeff, do you still have a Venom 3?
I don't.
Damn it.
It
Come
has
on.
been shipped off to CGC with a love note from me to Dynacates.
Oh, that's fine.
You have an entire giant stack of cover A.
Do you want to know something really bad, actually? I shipped them all out. Not for selling. I shipped them all out to get graded.
So you have no cover. You have no High Republics.
I only have the variants.
No, I don't
I
want
have,
a variant.
I have the 2 1 in 10s,
Huh.
and then the 1 in 25. I sent out all 25 for a pre-screen.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Because at this point, I'm just like, let's see what happens.
Yeah. Hey, what's up? Come on, Mama. Thanks for stopping by.
Mama, you got a beautiful book that you sent me a video of, and I am jealous and I want it. So if you want to go ahead and ship that to me, that'd be amazing.
I thought I might have seen that. Let me look this up.
She got, I won't try to spoil it. Maybe she'll put it in the thread, but it's a signed book. It's a signed SpiderMan key by a key individual. It is pretty amazing. Pretty amazing.
That does sound amazing.
It is. Amazing, right? So, all right, I'll look for a cover A for that Flash book tomorrow. Anything you guys are any new Future State stuff you're picking up on Wednesday? Because you got Teen Titans coming out and Robin coming out.
I'll probably get Justice League. I'm only going to get number 1s.
Okay.
And then after that, I'll just pick and choose because I'm not going to do $8 and $9 a Batman book this year. I'm just not going to do it.
Oh, look, see?
It's nice. I went to your Instagram and
cool?
I stalked your Instagram. It was
Dan Lee
amazing.
signed book.
That is pretty cool.
That was pretty epic. You guys see what the hot book this Wednesday is going to be?
I did not. Which one?
It's going to be the 1 in 25 King of Black Venom versus Carnage variant.
Wonder why I didn't see that.
It comes out this Wednesday. It hasn't released yet.
It's bleh.
I think it's like going for like $100 online already.
Oh my God.
That's insane.
For a 1 in 25.
That's insane.
It is. It is insane. It is insane. I don't have any of them. I didn't order any of those. I didn't take the chance. Didn't take the chance.
No,
I still have 4 books waiting to be delivered. Good Lord. I made myself a deal that I'm not going to purchase anything else until all these books come in. So,
good call.
So, yeah, but yeah.
So, Justin, the Flash is being shipped out this week.
Which one?
The good one.
Oh, the 106?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Wait. Who pressed and cleaned it?
Me.
Yes,
Oh no.
right.
On that one, it was.
I know who you're talking. Yeah, someone did. I know who did. Yep.
Yeah. Underscore.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good. I'm excited. It's gonna be a beautiful. It'll be a beautiful grill to get back.
I think he did a good job, man. Oh God, I just I have dreams of it being an 8, and I just get so happy inside.
Just at the end of the day, man, if it's above a 5, it's amazing.
Sure.
I would say just no matter what, like that's a huge book, dude, and I think you should not freak out if it's like not quite the grade that you're looking for.
Yeah, no.
Or you can make a really great video about that too. That'd be very entertaining.
Yeah, I'll be grateful either way. I mean, it's a piece of history. It's almost 100 years old.
Right, and something you're never gonna get rid of. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
yeah, that's how I feel about a good chunk of the books that I have too as well. So
I need to start flipping things.
If you want to do, we can totally do that live thing.
Yeah, I really want to. We have no reason not to.
Let's just make that a plan to come up with a date. We'll talk in the thing, and then come up with a date, come up with a couple books, and just do it. You know what I mean?
Hey, what's up, Ruben Guzman? Yes. It has been a hot minute since we've all been live. So if you guys missed it, if you're just now catching, Comic Man Andy was on here a while ago, but he did have to leave to go do Modern Men. So he was here. But also, since I've got a bunch of people watching, check the description below. I have a link in there to my Discord server that I put together. So if you are interested, it's free to join. You don't have to pay anything. Let's get some members in there. It's a direct way to communicate with me if you don't have me on Instagram. Plus, we'll hop in there, do announcements, and do other, voiceover chats or video chats, whatever. So
I love it.
Make sure you join. But yeah.
So Justin, are you excited? Wait, is he there?
I'm here. I promise.
Oh, okay. I'm like, where'd he go? That's quick. I was gonna ask him if he was excited for the thing on Thursday with what's that guy's name? Jemite?
Yeah, I think it's Geminit.
Geminit. It's Geminit, right? Like a Gemini mailer?
Yeah.
So it's Gemini.
Yeah.
Geminit.
He's alright.
He seems cool.
Yeah, I think he has an okay following base.
Yeah, I think he did pass a milestone, right?
I'm
I'm not sure. But that'd be cool though. So what time you doing it? How long you doing it for?
We're gonna do 8 o'clock. Sorry, I was trying to find my last Ronin. Let's see. I think we do 8 o'clock. I'm not gonna try and talk as much comics. I'm just kind of just
ask him what his favorite thing to eat for dinner is.
Hang out. Yeah. Questions like, hey, what do you think about the Super Bowl? And just show him that he's just a guy like us. Like everybody talks to him about comic books. Like he knows everything. Like cool, whatever. Like let's just have fun and hang out. So
that'll be cool.
My thought process.
Are you gonna pick his brain at all?
Or he's gonna be like an interview with Between Two Ferns.
Oh my god!
I wish I could approach it like that. I wonder how
totally approach it like that if you wanted to.
That would be fun.
Have you guys seen the bloopers for that?
Of course,
it's fun.
Oh my god, it is so funny.
It's some of the acting finest. What's up, Zuni?
What's up, Zuni? I die. It's so funny.
I hope it's a great time, and I hope you get like 1,000 subscribers off of that one video.
Oh, that'd be fun. I think I just hit 133, so that I'm happy about that.
Yeah,
that's awesome. Hey, if you get any subscribers off of that, hey, that's gonna be awesome. I don't think I got too many subscribers off of having Jim on. I did, however, have a lot of people watching that live, which was nice. Yeah. So I thought that was pretty awesome. Hey, look at there.
Oh,
appreciate you, man.
Zuni is awesome.
Hey, Skeff. You got me down for the #1 win slot on the Hellboy statue and the Venom one, right?
Yeah. I'll make sure to you win.
Right. Thank you.
Just gotta help me get to 2,000 subscribers. At this rate, that may never happen.
No, you're doing fine. Shut up.
Yeah, dude, you're climbing so freaking fast. There's other people that post like 2-3 times a day and broadcast everything that they do, and still are behind you.
Oh man, just trying to post stuff, come with the new ideas, and I have an idea for a fun video. I just need to kind of just it's like a whole script. It'll be a fun thing, I think.
It's because you're so handsome.
No, I am. I look homeless.
No, you don't. Shut up.
You just need to get that fade back.
I do. I look like a human Q-tip right now.
Yeah, I was about to say. I don't know what's longer, your top or your bottom.
Right, and they both defy gravity. They both just go like opposite directions. Like nothing falls. It's just a human Q-tip of AstroTurf up there.
Hey, I got a question. Speaking of statues, what do you think about this one here?
Is it Hellboy?
Mm-hmm.
Not bad. Face could be a tiny bit better.
Whatever. Yeah, I agree with what Justin said.
But it's cool though. Like it's like it looks good. It's just I just would have switched the mouth up just a tiny bit.
Right. I think it either needs to look more like the movies or more like the Mignola character, and it's a weird mixture of both.
Yeah.
Also, the horns are wrong.
Where's his nipples?
Yeah, right. His horns are wrong, and he needs nipples.
I want nipples.
I really
you just need to Vincent. You just need to win my statue.
Well, if you would just make me win it, then that'd be fine.
We're gonna do that. Also, by the way, we are gonna do that live. The 2,000 subscriber. I've decided that since I know how to run StreamYard now, we're all four of us are just gonna do that live, and we're just gonna roll for the 4 prizes. So you could win it. Yeah,
because if it's live, then people know he didn't cheat.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you totally could win it. I'm quite proud of those prizes that I'm giving away.
Yeah.
That sound guy. Yeah, I fired him. I don't know if he's coming back anytime soon. You refused to shave.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go.
What's up?
Look, if you didn't think that the costumes that they used in Batman and Robin with Chris O'Donnell and George Clooney, then you're missing out. So
no, trust me, they're fully aware. They are they're really good friends, and they are very good nerds.
Man. I don't know what other statue I'd want to get. I really would like to get a Hellboy statue.
You should just buy the Spawn statues off of me.
I don't know what Spawn statues you have.
The Kickstarter ones.
Yeah, aren't those supposed to be shipping out here pretty soon?
They are. I think some of them have shipped out. It'll probably be another month before I get mine in. So I'm selling the statues because I'm just keeping the comics.
Oh, really?
Yep.
What is that?
That is all. Don't want those. Pretty silly stuff.
I wonder why he did it through Kickstarter and not just through his company.
Money.
It's this one, right?
Money.
Yeah. You know how much money he made off of this?
Nope, but I'm sure you'll tell me.
No, it's right there. Look how much we're funded by.
Oh, 23,000 backers, and he made $3.4 million.
That's why he didn't do it through his own company.
Holy shit.
He's like, how much can we make? $1 million. Like, you know, it was actually only supposed to be funded once it hit like 100,000.
Well, how much was the statue? How much did you pay?
The trilogy set, so the 3 statues it's $189 and then plus shipping. So whatever shipping is, I don't know. So
Okay.
probably like $230 altogether for all 3 statues.
Okay, I will pay you $100.
For one of the statues, absolutely. Which one?
I will pay you $75 for one of the statues.
Absolutely. Which one?
I don't know.
Okay, you let me know which one you want.
Well, it only shows. I don't want to play the video. I'm sure it's
No,
going to
don't play the video. Go to rewards. Have you not Kickstarted something before?
Mm-mm.
Oh, that's kind of fun.
Wait, where?
Go to rewards in the middle.
There's no rewards.
Back to this project. Click that one.
What?
I don't know.
What?
Scroll all the way down. Keep going. Scroll all the way down. All the way down.
Am I being dumb here?
There we go.
Oh,
All the
okay.
way down. Those are just updates. If you go further down, it'll show you what the actual statues look like.
Oh, okay.
Justin, what's your grail for this year?
If I can move some stuff, I'll get the Flash 105.
There we go. So we need to make this a goal. We should do this once a month to just all 4 of us come on and like try to see if we can move some books for the community at good prices.
Yeah, and I'll let stuff go for an extra 10% plus under the market. You know, I want to make money, but I'm not going to try and I'm not going to try and break records on books for people. That's just not what it's about.
Nope. But yeah, so we should do that once a month so we can try to get some of these grails.
Yeah, let's try and do it Sunday or just whenever.
Yeah, on the day. That'd be fun. Because I know Andy has a bunch of books that he wants to try to get rid of.
Yeah.
And I have a couple books. I have like 2 books. I have like 400 books I probably need to get rid of.
Jeez.
I have like this many books I want to get rid of.
Except for that Venom 1 through 10.
You can find 10 books.
Or you need a great moderator. One of the 2.
You know what? I could probably sell my She-Hulk #1. I think
There
I'd be
you
okay
go,
to part
dude.
with
And
that.
like maybe you could just try to sell some filler, right? Like maybe got some runs in there that you've been trading into shops that you might be able to make a little bit more off of on a.
I don't have a lot of run filler here. Okay.
Oh, not anymore. Okay.
I
I
sell my X-Men, all my Thor, Hell Arisen, and then a couple more things.
Oh, Skeff did. Yeah, look at this here, Skeff. Look, I've got the 1 in 25s. I've got all of them now.
Yay!
Every single one.
Congrats, my man.
The band is back in town.
There you go.
That's a good deal.
Give me that Flash book. You don't need it.
Yeah, you don't. Give it to.
Are you
Wait,
talking
don't
about
have
that one?
Justin?
Of course I do.
Talking about that one?
I'm like, you better have that one.
I have like probably 3 of those.
I found that in a half-price books
Hell yeah, dude.
for like
Very nice. That's a great
I don't
pickup.
know, $3,
I found a
$5.
lot of good stuff at half price. Oh, that's a good Ghost Rider. I have that in 8.5. I remember.
I might try to get the Ghost Rider #1 at some point this year.
I'm sending some more books out to CGC this week.
Of course you are. When are
Yeah.
you never not sending books out to CGC? I wouldn't even know who you are.
Right. I've done a CGC video on my channel for like a month and a half now. It's been weird.
I like that Miracle cover. Is that an expensive one? Second to the left at the bottom.
You talking about this one?
Yeah, is that expensive?
Yeah, Mr. Miracle is kind of pricey. My copy is not that great looking.
I got a really good cover the other day, and it's it's like, oh man, $90. Jeez.
Yeah, I found one.
Oh, the
hell of a
old
deal.
one. Yeah, the old one in mint condition is stupid expensive.
Yeah, I think I paid anywhere from $50 to $75 for my copy. It's pretty beat up. It's probably like around the 3.5. But yeah, Mr. Miracle #1 Bronze Age key can be pretty damn expensive.
Search Batman 134. I got that one a little while ago. That's a great cover.
I don't know my DC very well. I should know that one better.
Yeah, look at that guy. That little rainbow monster.
That's pretty sweet.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah, I got a 2.0 for like $7.
There you go. Look at that. Somebody's selling it for 34.
Yeah, that's I
So-
got mine for a steal.
Looks like you got a good deal.
I bid on it at like 20 seconds and it locked in at $7. And I was like, no
Yay.
shit.
Sometimes things just work out for the best.
Yeah,
Speaking of Batman, I want to get this cover next.
that's a good looking cover.
So this is apparently like a first appearance of Death
Ooh,
or something like that.
that's cool.
I really like that cover.
It is cool.
Does it show? No. Where am I? No, I don't want that. Is that
Hold control and scroll up.
I think I gotta show off. I don't know.
Yeah, first appearance of Reaper. Sorry, not Death. Reaper. That's what I meant.
Same thing.
It is.
Well, it's actually different. It's actually different because first appearance of Death is in Sandman #8. So I had to make sure I put it out there correctly. But no.
I was just trying to help.
Yeah, you did good. You did
So
good.
is anybody gonna go to any conventions this year?
There's not going to be any conventions. Come on now, don't be.
There's one scheduled for December nearby me.
What, for 2021?
No, this coming December.
What?
Oh yeah, December
Yeah.
2021.
Comics of Death Metal. You just snagged a Strange Adventures 205. You bastard.
That's really good.
I have that on my list. I was debating on getting that or my Sandman 9.6 issue #4.
I'm glad you got the Sandman.
It finished out the trilogy of the key books in that run, so
Yeah.
I'm glad it did
Sandman's
too.
good. Sandman's good. Yeah. So there's C2E2, in December of this year. So we'll see how the pandemic looks come December. So
I don't know if I would go out of state for a con if they bring Dallas Fan Expo. If they bring that back in Dallas, they usually hold that in March, maybe March, May, somewhere there.
there's no way that's happening in March or May.
But
No way.
honestly, like I think cons are cool being able to walk around, but I don't know. Like I wouldn't say I had bad experiences at the cons that I've been to. However, I just realized that I do not have enough money to be able to go to a con.
Man,
So
time to sell some books.
There you go. What do you want? I'll give you a hell of a deal. I'll give you a Hell Arisen 3 and sure, why not? A 9.8 Flash 1 Rebirth.
for what?
For your Venom 3.
That's a good deal.
I have no interest in either of those books.
Oh, that's a good deal though. From a value point, that's a good deal.
Would be a good deal. I'd lose a little bit of money.
I mean, that would be good for you, definitely. But I have no interest in Punchline, and I have no interest in Rebirth storylines.
She's the best.
Yeah, look, he's over here wheeling
Wheeling the deal. That's me.
Hey, I'm kind of on the fence about it too. So we're
cons are a different beast, and it does require a bit of an insane personality to enjoy the stress level that is required at conventions.
Yeah.
And I love it. Bring me all the stress. It brings me. I don't sleep. I'm there early in the morning. I wait in all the lines. I try to grab all the swag. It brings me great joy to go to these shows and just I enjoy the work behind it. Like there's a lot of hard work that goes into it.
I like
love that.
seeing all the people dress up. That's my favorite.
Oh, the cosplays are great. Yeah, the cosplays are great. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I said, I had good experiences, but I don't know if I'd do it again.
It just depends, man. It depends on what you're after for collection wise, right?
Yeah.
Like I found some really good deals at conventions. Like you could find like just the ability to find good deals. It's there if you want to hunt. Like it's kind of cool. That's where I picked up the last not the most recent one last year, but the year before. That's where I picked up all my copies of Ultimate Fallout 4.
Yeah, I definitely get it. I did get some good deals when I went to the cons I did go to. So, and what's funny is if you decide you ever want to go down the Vincent McLean, the Comic Machine video YouTube rabbit hole and look at some of the first videos I ever did, those were the books that I picked up at the con that I went to when I first started this whole train of rolling.
Nice.
And I felt like there were some pretty good quality books, but like
There
the
can
video quality was just terrible.
It
Oh
was.
my god!
very
Watching the
cringeworthy.
first, so cringy, so
It
bad.
is cringy.
When is your first year on YouTube? When is that coming up? Your 1 year anniversary. That's what I'm curious. Like, when are both your 1 year anniversaries?
Mine's in June or July.
Oh, okay.
I'd like to hit 1,000 before that. I just need to buckle in and do it. I'm sure I can do it. It's
Of
not.
course, yeah, you can definitely do it.
My first videos, where is it?
Is that the Ice King?
It is. I got it in the mail today.
Look at that little guy.
They sent
Okay.
it, a buddy sent it to me because I got second place in Fantasy Football League. So I'm like, all right, cool.
My YouTube journey started in April of 2020.
Nice. Okay, so you're coming up on the year.
Yeah,
That's
so
exciting.
that's what's going to be coming up here pretty soon. So I think what I'm going to do for my 1 year anniversary is I'm definitely going to do the whole. Let's rewatch some of these first cringe videos and see how bad it is compared to where we're at now. But
It would be a fun idea.
I might need Perry's help to help me figure out how to do the proper, like, watch the video and like have the new video kind of thing, and just like, yeah, but we'll see.
That'd be good. Yeah, that video that Perry did was really good.
Yeah.
Really. That'd be good fun. Just the cringe worthy. I thought it'd be fun to try to, like, I don't even know how I would do it, but I'd go back through all the videos and just like take like the one little second of me doing this, like through all of them, into like one final one.
Oh God.
Right.
That'd be pretty sweet, but that's a lot of video editing and exporting files, and it would just take forever.
It would be a fun challenge if I could pull it off.
It would take some time.
Yeah.
Because Perry got that clips. He got those clips from people's YouTube videos. I didn't send him any information or anything.
Yeah.
So he did it somehow. So I'm like, all right, I can figure it out.
Yeah. He probably just did a screen grab and stuff like that.
I can do the same thing. I'll do a screen grab of like on my MacBook and just like screen grab 1 second of all the videos and like put them in together. And I thought it'd be funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a bunch of like just up until like now. I'm like, wow, I was an idiot. What a terrible intro.
Hey, Justin, what do you have for your top 10 key books that you want to get this year, as well as some of your grails for 2021?
Top 10? That's a lot. I probably don't have that many.
So
Flash 105.
Flash 105 for sure.
Flash 97.
Flash 97?
Yeah.
Volume 2?
Yep.
Yeah, I have it.
Okay.
So just to help you out, like I broke it down like key comic book want list and then grail comic wish list.
Oh, that's awesome.
So what
That is really short.
I know I want to get Flashpoint 1 through 5. I know I need that.
Well, I have it, so that done.
And then I don't know. I've been Venom 3. I think that cover is just too awesome, but I'll wait for the hype to calm down a bit. What else? Flash 107 too, because I always told myself I'd have 1, 2, and 3 slabbed.
Do you have any favorite Flash villains?
I own everything already.
The first villain appearances?
Not the golden stuff, no.
Oh, okay. All right. Like, maybe track down one of those, right?
Yeah, I mean, I
was like Grodd. Grodd was a fun one.
I have that.
Okay.
I think
Comics and Death Metal. Look right there. If you're still watching, Strange Adventures 205 is on my list.
I wouldn't mind getting into the Turtles books. That last Ronin that was a really good read.
You know when number 2 comes out?
February
17th.
I don't know why they're doing that, but
they're really killing. Unless something crazy happens in issue 2, which like cross my fingers, like all right, I ordered a couple copies. Let's see what happens.
yeah.
But hey, maybe I'll get my graded copies of it back by the time issue 2 comes out.
Yeah.
I sent in the Momoko covers and the Kevin Eastman exclusive covers in. So I'm like, if I get a 9.9 on one of those, I will be a happy camper.
I don't even think I actually opened. Like I think I opened the book just enough to be able to like look on the inside, but not to where the spine would get that bend. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I think I watched Andy do his video, and he was talking about how like if you actually try to read the book and you open it all the way, it's going to give that spine bend and risk the damage and stuff.
Yeah.
It's almost worth it to just read it online.
And that's pretty much what I did. So I came home, or I picked it up, stuck it in that nasty ass magazine size bag that doesn't fit, and then I came home and I read it online.
Yeah, I ordered a couple copies of number 10 just in case. Because like remember number 1 had those shortages, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like I didn't order any copies of number 1 because I'm just like there'll be a bunch of them, and then there are shortages. And I'm like I'm in trouble.
Oh my God! Look at the price of this. Still,
you want to lose your mind? If you want to lose your mind, look up a copy of Raphael number 1 CGC. If you really want to lose your mind, I got to send mine in to get graded. I didn't know it got this high.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
What the hell?
Yeah, there you go. You're welcome.
Yo, for real?
Yep.
When did that come out?
I have a second print. I found that in the store.
Yeah, I found my copy of Raphael number 1 for $10 at a Half Price Books about 2 years ago, and it's in probably a 5.0 shape, which is still going for like $250.
Dude, look at this. What?
Yeah, man, I told you.
For a second print, I didn't even realize it was going to be that expensive. I was like, all right, second
print. Yeah. You always got to be looking up I always look up what I have. You never know.
I wonder why Turtle books go so high all of a sudden.
It's from Last Ronin.
It is from the Last Ronin, and there was like some speculation about like what new Turtle stuff was going to be coming out and stuff like that. So
true, but most of this happened when Last Ronin came out.
So this is the next one I'm going to try to get, number 10.
It was
good, but I didn't think it was.
No, man, it exploded, and I'm like, give it time. Like when Last Ronin finally ends, like, and if there's no movie coming out, it'll drop back down.
Yeah, so I think I'm going to end up having to spend anywhere from $50 to $100 for TMNT number 10, because on my list, so I've got number 1, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, and I'm trying to get the 1 through 10. So I think that's the one I'm going to try to go for next. Because I was like, whenever I was asking you guys, hey, what do you think? You know, should I get this, get this, get this? And I was looking at like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 2. I was looking at like second prints.
Yeah.
Even though, like, I don't want to get a third print. I hate that cover. I hate the way it looks.
Oh.
Like if all else fails, I'll get it, but I don't really want it. I'd at least want to get the second print.
Just get the first print. Call it a day.
I don't have that kind of spending money.
Let's do that once a month sale, and you'll get it.
No, because then I'm going to get rid of stuff that I actually like having.
You know what, dude? That's something I learned collecting. Is that like if you want something, things that you like have to go to get things that you love.
Yeah, but I don't love Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 2 that much.
Well, there you go.
I like it. I like it.
I wonder how much I can get from my X-Men 1 through 17.
What years?
The 2019 and ongoing.
Oh, number 2 and 12, I think, are worth something.
Yeah.
And that's about all I know about X-Men. I don't really follow X-Men. I haven't followed X-Men since the Powers of 10 and the House of X.
Yeah.
Or the Powers of X, the House of 10. That's when I stopped reading it.
Yeah, I read all 12 of those. They were great.
They were really good.
So I'm missing issue number 2 out of that X-Men. The hold on, I can't speak. Here, I'll just show it. Wait, where is it? Where is it?
Wait, that's the same thing that Vince, Justin, are you talking about that series of X-Men?
No, I'm talking about the newer one.
No,
Yeah,
House of X. This one right here.
One.
Yeah.
I have all of those except issue 2.
Those are House and Powers. He's just talking about X-Men.
Yeah.
I have House and Power, but yeah, I'm talking about what happened right after that.
It's the one with like Summoner, where issue 2 and issue 12 are valuable.
I wonder if I have a good cover of them.
I almost traded up my House of X on Friday. No, Saturday. I almost traded that up, but I was like, it's kind of like a big. That's like House of X was the first one that came out that they did Powers, and that's like kind of like a big, like huge new change in story. It's like pretty. It's a pretty big event, so I was just like, I'm gonna hold on to it a little bit longer.
Go for it, yeah.
Hickman really flipped it on its head there.
Yeah,
it was really good stuff. Like, dude, everything. Like, it's really cool. Like all the X-Men stuff, all the Fantastic Four stuff. It's kind of going crazy right now.
But I will say, if I'm willing to sell books, I think it might be to get me a Rick and Morty #1 first print.
That's awesome.
I might be willing to sell some books to be able to get me a first print of Rick and Morty.
I've been after one of those for a couple of years now, and I've just been kind of just biding my time.
Because I love fucking Rick and Morty. It's probably my favorite animated show of all time.
Oh, if you like Rick and Morty, I got something you really like.
What do you have?
I have Rick and Morty issue number 16, The Last of Us variant.
I never played The Last of Us, so that doesn't have as much impact for me. Sorry, bud.
Yeah, it's signed by Kyle Starks. It's pretty cool.
But I do have this really cool Rick and Morty book. So Rick and Morty 37, cover B, which is the cover swipe with Pickle Rick on it. I do have that one. That's the only one I have left. I traded up a bunch of the other stuff that I had, but I couldn't get rid of that one. It's just too cool.
Right, and that's kind of the thing. Like the things that you were going to trade up, you can just try to sell.
Yeah, but the struggle of being a comic book collector.
Nah, you accept it. You accept it, and then you adapt.
Because I just haven't hit that. I haven't hit that stride just yet.
You'll hit it.
Just yet.
You'll hit it. You just send some more stuff off to CGC, and you'll hit it.
Man, I'm actually kind of surprised at how much my CGC stuff has actually collection grown. Because I think I've got like 8 to 10 CGC slabs now.
That's awesome. Like that's huge. That's really good.
But yeah.
You should send some more stuff. Like, I don't know. I've enjoyed getting books graded. My next video is going to be about all the different grading companies.
Oh, really? You gonna put PGX on there?
Yeah, all 4 of them.
Come on, Mama thinks you're the Sherpa of comic book collecting.
I would agree with that. I'm trying to think of all the other collectors. I'm like, yep, I would agree with that. You don't understand what I'm saying, and yep, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
Sounds about right. No, it would be, yeah. So I don't know. It's just an idea for a video that I'm like, it'd be the first year, welcome everyone. Hey, first year collecting. You're going to send books off. Here are all the differences. You need to put out a movie that does justice to it all. They do, but they probably won't.
So I did.
Wilson, stop it, bud.
So I didn't realize that he was doing that. I don't know how long he was doing that. So
about 4 minutes.
Oh God!
About 4.
Hey, stop it! Go away.
I've just become so used to it. Sorry, guys. Next time, say something.
No, it's your show.
You see? He just look. He just ran away, and he's going to come back, and he's going to sit right in front of the door, and he's going to look right at me. No. All right, fine. But I think the best Turtles movie that was ever done was the first one. It was so good. I did rewatch that recently. But if I want to throw something on just for like funsies, like the Michael Bay one is actually really, really entertaining. It's actually pretty good.
I never saw it actually.
See? You see what he's doing?
Go away.
Your producer is mad at you.
I know. He's just running back and forth.
Justin,
yeah.
what do you do? You have any ideas for your next video?
Yeah, I'm just gonna break down Flash #1.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, I liked
Future
it.
State.
Yeah, I liked
Okay.
it.
I agree with you.
I think it was finally dark. It was edgy. It told a good story. I was super duper impressed. Like, I might even get this one slabbed just because I'm sure it'll do something. Was Superman #1?
I didn't like it.
Really? Wow.
I actually I was terrible. I actually read that one at the shop. I'm such
Wow.
a terrible person.
Yeah, you are a horrible person.
I am. I bought everything else though, but I'm like, I flipped through it and I'm like, I started reading it. I'm like, I don't like anything about this.
Why?
Well, because I'm a terrible person.
Oh, okay. Well, fine.
Can't argue with that one.
No, I can't. Well, I mean, whatever. Do you, man?
But tell me why you loved it.
For me, I like that, and I know this is just book 1, but he wasn't that much in his father's shadow.
Ooh.
So that's where my perspective was just like,
That's an interesting take on it for sure.
he's doing his own thing. So that alone, I didn't feel like I was reading Superman. Like I felt like I was reading this kid's story. So I'm interested. So I might actually even buy #2, maybe. But if they still stay at $6, I ain't gonna do it.
They're going to be pricey.
Isn't the DC Future State basically another New 52 kind of thing, but like staying within its own universe?
No.
Kind of. So what happens is most of these are miniseries, and then when they end, they're going to branch off into their own series with the same writers. It's like everything in Future State's a miniseries, either like a 2-issue or 4-issue miniseries.
Yeah.
Then it'll like branch off into its own series, hopefully. That's the goal.
I'm not excited for the Flash because I don't really understand which way they're trying to go. It just confuses me.
Well,
What is going on, Simple Simon?
Simon.
I can't do anything about it. I literally can't do anything about it. So like I think my wife came home, and so when she came home, I think he got super excited, and so he's over here just trying to show off. So but yeah.
That'd be a fun video, Justin. I'd tune in for that one.
Appreciate it.
I'd tune in for that one.
I tune in for all the videos
believe
unless it was Skeff's latest video. I don't think I've actually watched it.
That's all right. No one else has watched it, so you're on the same boat.
Well, what was your latest video?
I did a
Take my money.
I did
I watched that one.
No,
No.
I did a newer one than that. It was a new comic book day one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I didn't need to see High Republic.
I didn't.
High
I actually didn't.
Republic.
I only showed one
High
copy
Republic.
of it.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, I talked about how many I purchased, but I only showed off the cover C and then the variants that I got for it.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So I did a little spoiler review on like what the books are. Yeah, but no one watched it, so it's okay. No one saw that video.
I didn't even watch Very
great.
Gary's comic either. Very Gary put out his mail call, and he just had a stack of a whole bunch of stuff, and it's just like, I think I'm gonna pass today.
That's probably a good call. Most of the stuff is kind of good call.
So hey, look, I know you're a pre-screen 9.8 kind of guy, okay? And you're like, oh, it's got to be 9.8. Everything's got to be 9.8. If it's not 9.8, then you don't like it.
That's incorrect.
Are you
incorrect?
Because that's how Gary is. He
That
is
is.
like, unless it's a 9.8, I don't like it.
Yeah.
So, like, how much of the books that you get back from CGC that aren't 9.8s that come back graded at 9.6, 9.4, or whatever, how much of those do you actually maintain in your PC versus actually selling them out?
That depends. So the concept of this whole pre-screen 9.8, everything, the grade depends on the book itself. Everything depends on the book. Like there's books that I will get graded, and I don't care what the grade is because I've assessed that it won't come back in 9.8. I know that, so I'm gonna get a grade regardless. And if it comes back in a 9.2, 9.4, 9.6, I am happy because I know there's value to the book even in that condition.
Mm-hmm.
So, for example, the 3 copies of all new Marvel Now .1 that I picked up,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't pre-screen. I only pre-screened one of them and didn't cut it. I knew the other 2 wouldn't. So I just had them pressed and submitted. And regardless, I knew they'd come back in a high grade, so I'd be happy with it. So it really depends on the book.
Right.
The 9.8s just get views. Like the concept of like you get like that perfect CGC unboxing I had with the Venom books was nuts. But some of the books in there weren't really worth anything. So
Right.
But it really depends on the book. Like value-wise, it comes down to the value of the book So for and then the condition it comes back in. So 9/8 is important for super modern books, where the 9/6 is only worth $40.
Yeah.
So then it's not worth getting it graded.
I feel like that's like my only complaint from Very Gary when I watch his stuff is it just kind of he gives the perception that if it's what's the cutoff for Bronze Age to modern, like
1975.
Right. So if it's a 1975 book and up, and it's a key book, it has to be in a 9.8. Otherwise, there's no point in trying to get it graded. I'm just going to sell it, kind of thing. And that's his thing. That's how he rolls.
Yeah.
And in some aspects, I can agree with it, but like I don't know. It just I feel like the perception he gives off is if it's not a 9.8, then it's not worth even trying to pick up, kind of thing. Unfortunately.
It can and it can't be. Like look at Justin's Flash 105. He gives 0 Fs about what condition that book comes in because he knows it's gonna be worth a poop ton when it comes back graded. You know?
Yeah. A poop ton. That's the new metrics coming out of
poop tons.
Yes.
But it's really, man, like at the end of the day. So, but the stuff that Very Gary's like, from my very lack of knowledge, general, is that like he looks like he's getting a bunch of modern stuff most of the time. Yeah. Looks like he's getting a bunch of modern stuff coming back graded. So like a lot of that doesn't have any value.
Yeah.
Or it's not, it's not equivalent value to the time that he spent getting that stuff graded and sent away. So that's why like him trying to get these 9/8 would bring him the maximum value for the books.
Because a lot of the stuff he has been doing lately has been modern books. He did send out a shipment, and it did come back, and it was from a collection he picked up that had a whole bunch of like X-Men and stuff like that. And
I saw that.
Yeah. Lower grade, I guess you could say, but still like pretty good stuff.
Right.
What you got here, Simon? I'm not a slab collector, but why are Gem Mint 10 so rare? How different can 9.8s and the 10 be? Well, it just kind of depends on what it is. So like the majority of the 10 mint pristine books are going to be those square bound books. And it's just because of how they're printed and how they're glued together. You're going to get more of that versus a 10 grade on a regular stapled printed book. That's how that works. So like modern books that have been coming out that have been having a high chance of that would be like the Three Jokers. Those books can come back at 10s.
Last
Ronin has a high chance of being able to come back at a 10 grade. But the majority of modern books that are going to come back at a CGC grade is going to be a 9.8. And that's just kind of how it rolls. But if you're looking to try and get a 10 on a graded book, you're going to have better luck at the square bound books.
Or just buying one.
Or just buying one too.
Finding a 10.0 of some random book out there, then you have one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I have a 9.9, but it's a square bound book, so it's just, you know what I mean? It's just it's like getting a 9.8 in a square bound book is common. Like that's where like the 9.8 becomes a 9.6, and the 9.9 becomes like the 9.8, and then the 10 becomes like a 9.9.
Yeah. So the reason why I was mentioning like the 9.8 grading and like you only succeed if you get a 9.8 grading is I watch Vancouver comic collector, Vancouver Comics. He does a lot of stuff like I do. He just has like a lot of like different taste and random stuff and obscure books, I feel like. But he had mentioned in there how back in the day a 9.6 was like the grade to get. 9.6 was like the mint, the high grade you could get.
Okay. Yeah.
And then it went up to 9.8s. And I feel like going for some of those grades, depending on what the book is and stuff like that, like getting the highest grade possible is where it's at. But if you don't get a 9.8, it's not like the end of the world, especially if you're a collector. But if you're a seller like you are, Skeff, if you don't have 9.8s and all your Star Wars High Republic #1s, you're probably going to shit bricks. So,
Well, the great news is when I pre-screen them, they will or they won't be. So win-win.
Yeah. That's funny.
Well, it's a struggle because I'm also the same way. Okay, I have multiple books I would like to send for grading, but then I have people like Skeff who will look at my comic library and be like, "What's the grade at? What do you think the grade's at?" Oh, you think it's at that? No, it's not worth it. Don't send it in. So I understand the struggle.
It's only if you're looking at it from like a monetary value. Otherwise, if you love the book, get it graded.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I get it.
I would say it's important to try and figure out what the reason is you're wanting the book to get graded. And I also did find out. I was watching Southern Comic Geek too.
Ooh, yeah.
And he was saying that if you're going to send books to get graded, if you're wanting to get stuff pressed or cleaned or both, understand that will not last forever. So it's just to try and get that extra little bump in the grade when it finally gets degraded. But it just kind of depends. Like, are you wanting it for your own personal collection? Like, it doesn't matter what the monetary value is, depending on the grade that you receive. Are you wanting to sell it? It's hard to decide what you want to get graded. I understand. I had that struggle for a long time. For me personally, I looked at it as like, these books bring me joy, and it doesn't matter what the grade is. They're staying with me, and I'm doing it to preserve the books. Like I feel like a comic book collector is a poor man's art collector. That's how I look at it. So I'm preserving the art and the time and what it means to me. So that's me. Hopefully that kind of helps you on deciding what you want to grade with why you want to get it graded.
That's fair. I mean, you are holding history. It's just factual.
It's very true. It's very true. Yeah, and it's just different, man. Like just kind of you figure out what suits your collection, what suits your collecting needs best, right? So just kind of find that balance. For me, I like getting stuff graded. I like getting a lot of stuff graded. Just expensive.
Yeah. So how many books are you going to end up sending to the Donnie and Stegman signing?
I already sent them.
Okay.
I did the video.
Okay, so did you spend over $800?
No, I didn't actually.
That's
Was it-
surprising.
Was it pretty close?
It was $700.
Oh my god, dude!
Hey, it's gonna make more than that as soon as he sells them, though. So it's a profit.
But those aren't going. But that was the hard part. I'm not selling any of them.
Oh wow.
Yeah, they're long-term holds.
Oh,
I have nothing into. So the trick is with Null. So it's one of those things where like the only book I'd be tempted to sell out of that 6 books that I sent in would be the first printing. But I want to keep everything else because I really think that if Gore made it onto the big screen and he's cool, he's pretty cool, right? Null is that much cooler. So that means Null will be on the big screen.
And it will be insane.
Right.
Because like if they show
a Necrosword.
If they show the Necrosword,
then it's in.
He has to come in.
Right.
And it's going to be insane.
So that's what I was just kind of waiting for at this point. Because the trick is, like, I try to talk myself out of sending all of them. But at the end of the day, like, they're charging a little bit more now than they were back in June for the autographs.
Yeah.
And since I'm not planning on selling them, then I'm just like, well, just get it out of the way now. And just you'll have them. So, yeah. My goal is not to sell any of them. My goal is just hold on to them and wait for them to...
Okay, so you want to send your Gwen Stacy, Jace Hot Campbell virgin cover, and it's signed. That's cool. I have a 6.0 Avengers Annual 10. I could not be happier. It just makes me smile. There you go.
Avengers Annual 10 is. I love that book.
It's a terrible cover, but it's a good book.
But it's the inside what matters.
Yes. So if you're okay with having your Gwen Stacy 1 slabbed, just remember, it's not going to be notated that it was like a signature series. It's not going to have the yellow label, but it'll have.
She will if she sends it to CBCS.
If you do send it to CBCS and you're okay with having a CBCS, then they will notate it and verify it. But if you want that CGC label and that pretty case, then it'll say signed by, but it's not going to show as a signature series. Just be aware of that.
No, that'll be good. Those will be good ones to send in. But yeah, I end up sending all six, and I sent up all 6 of them in because I'm just like, they'll make for a good video.
Yeah, it would make for a good video, but dear Lord, okay, so you are going to start your OnlyFans to be able to recoup some of that spending cash, right?
Yes, I am. You'll get a first month for free, I promise.
Oh,
Hell
awesome. Awesome.
But no, but that's the trick is that like I don't know. I'm not very good at it, but it's just kind of like I enjoy like trying to find the value in books, and then like
there you
can
go.
I increase the value of these books, and then like some of them I sell to help recoup funds. You know what I mean?
Yep. So let's see what you got on your YouTube page here or your eBay page.
Oh, nothing really good right now. Oh no, I do have something really good. Keep scrolling, you'll see it.
You got the Kanto. I don't know why, but I think it'd be cool to have a Kanto. Yeah, I did see this. I saw that the other day. Just couldn't believe that. I'm still kicking myself because I think I finally figured out what happened with my original Pokemon cards. I think I gave them to a kid when we were moving.
I have about 10 more slabs I need to upload onto there. So
yeah.
But then
you don't want to keep your Miss Marvel #1?
Let's not talk about that.
Why? What's the matter with that?
I don't want to talk about it.
Why not?
I don't know. I just don't like it.
Okay.
It doesn't spark joy with me.
There you go.
I like to Marie Kondo my collection.
There you go. Hey, I've got that book. Is that really only worth $15?
Yes, that is really only worth $15.
What? No way.
Why would I then buy mine?
I have a copy.
Then it's not worth anything, my man.
But it was like that whole controversy kind of thing.
Yeah. So yeah, sure, it was worth $30 at one point. And then no one cares. And now it's only worth 15. And I'm just like, well, yeah. No, I'm selling that Miss Marvel.
What is yours? Is yours a 9.8 raw?
My dead rabbit?
Yeah.
Probably.
Okay. Well, its raw value is $36.
Not according to eBay prices.
Oh. Well, according to Comics Price Guide.
Well, if you want it, I will happily sell it to you for 20 then.
I have a copy. I don't need another one.
Well, I'll put it this way. That book has been on my eBay for about a month and a half now for that price.
Wow.
So
I just really liked the way the cover looked, and like I don't remember where I picked it up or found it, but I was like, oh, I remember Comic Tom saying this was like an error print kind of thing, and there was like controversy and stuff. It's like, oh,
wait, do you know what the controversy was on it?
Yeah, I believe there was a bar restaurant.
Okay, yep.
Yeah, like, and they were like, that's our name and likeness. You're not allowed to do that, and that they had to do like a whole recall reprint, and some issues came, got out and stuff.
Oh yeah, So yeah, all those raw books. I'm like, I want to Marie Kondo those books out of that collection.
Man, yeah, you don't have a lot of stuff on your eBay page right now, buddy. What are you doing? What's going on?
Check the completed sold listings.
Making money moves.
I got about 15 more books I need to post up.
Oh, okay. All right. I see some stuff here.
There are a couple things in there. I really think we'd have a lot of fun doing that live sale for sure.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
It can't really go poorly.
No, because we're gonna have a good time regardless.
Right.
Poorly.
So, it doesn't matter.
I think we should drink while we do it.
I think that's a terrible idea.
Oh my goodness.
That is a terrible idea. But no, the eBay page is a little on the light side, so I'm like, I need to get this stuff posted.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna sell a bunch of my posters too.
Hey, I still want one of those Samurai Jack posters, so save me one. I will pay for that at some point, so don't get rid of it.
All right, hold on. Yeah. So probably get through. So I'm just I'm in a weird purge mood. So like I think a lot of stuff's gonna be for sale, including my Funko Pops.
Oh, you're gonna get rid of your Funko Pops?
Probably. Yeah, I have some things that I'm really trying to get taken care of this year, and I'm like, I think it's time for me to just really like, if I want to take this seriously, and I think I would do, it's time for me to like actually sacrifice and put some stuff on the line to see if I can really like do this.
Yeah, you really gonna push for that journey into mystery?
Yeah, I really am.
Yeah.
So like the posters will get me like halfway there, the pops will get me another quarter of the way there, and I'm just like, all right, let's just really kind of just put my money where my mouth is. Like, let's just get rid of stuff that's just been hanging out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like for me, I've really decided that I'm really gonna try to like just do, because I have a lot of quantity. I'm like, how do I get rid of this quantity?
Yeah. I'm on board with that. That's why my collection is so low, just because it's like, okay, I just got filler crap here I don't want anymore. Let me just trade it up so I can get some stuff I want.
So I like, this year's gonna be the new year. Like I'm just trying to start out this year really strong. You know, like I'm gonna try to like, if I really see something that's gonna be like, I think I might like do well, I'll really FOC a bunch of copies this time. Like last year I was just like FOCing like 5 or 10 things.
Yeah.
But I really think I can do well. Like let's see if I can get lucky and FOC some stuff and sell some books. And good night, Simon.
Have a good night, Simon. Thanks for stopping by, man.
I love that emoji.
Do you ever see yourself trying to run your own shop one day?
No, I got to stay married.
I gotta stay married. I'm pretty sure if I tried to open my own comic book shop, I would just live in the shop, kind of thing, and just make it all about the comic books and stuff. But I don't know. I don't know.
It'd be hard nowadays, right? Because like I don't know. This is just like from a business perspective. Like for me, like I always thought like, oh, it'd be cool. And then like I talked to a couple of buddies who ran shops, and I'm just like from a monetary perspective, it's incredibly difficult.
Yeah, I feel like trying to maintain all the expenses, the building, the taxes,
like the building. Right? Like
all that kind of stuff would
he's
be
a comic book shop, right?
Yeah, he doesn't have a standalone. He was asked
he's a comic book shop though.
Yes, basically. I mean, he's got his eBay page and stuff like that, and he does
a website.
And he's got his website or whatever. Wait, he has a website?
And he had an exclusive Turtle book.
He did.
So like he pretty much is like an online comic book shop.
But he did say, because he did one of those "Let me answer your question" videos, and he was asked, "Would you ever want to do it?" And he said, "No, I wouldn't want to do it." And that's because he likes his day job. He actually really has a good day job as a HVAC technician of some sort.
Oh wow!
So he's got a really good day job, and he really likes that. And he personally said he wouldn't think about trying to do it because of all the overhead and stuff like that. And I feel like I would get too swamped. People will come in, hey, I want to sell this, I want to sell this, I want to sell this, and then it's like, okay, and I mean, you would get people to buy, but I feel like the balance would be shifted so much into the sell versus the purchase within the store. And I don't know. I feel like I would get burnt out on it too much, and I would lose joy.
It's hard. You know what's fascinating? I didn't know that Barry Gary had I don't know, he had a full-time HVAC gig.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's interesting because like Gem Mint, he has a full-time job, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's got a full-time job. He's still doing. I think he's still working for an electrical company. I think that's what he does.
Right, and I'm sure Reggie still has a full-time job.
Yeah,
doing something. I don't know what it is, but he's doing something probably.
Yeah, he's doing something. But
so it's interesting. So you see these like extremely popular, YouTubers.
That's what I think. Like I feel like I would be too swamped into the idea, or not the idea, but the actual fact of having to run a business rather than enjoying the comic book stuff. Now, that would only really apply if the business is doing poorly. But if it's doing well, then obviously you're going to be happy because you're doing well. But I don't know. I feel like there would be too much worry, and if it wasn't doing what you're supposed to be doing, and I don't know. I kind of look at it like YouTube. Like I'm gonna continue to keep doing YouTube stuff because it sparks joy, and I enjoy doing what I'm doing, and I'm within the space that I'm able to do it. And so I'm not going to try to put myself in a position where this is my money maker and I have to do it. Otherwise I don't have food to eat or a place to sleep. And I don't know if I'd want to be at that point. So that's my take on it.
That's a good point. Like Justin, where do you want to take this YouTube thing?
I'm not sure. I mean, I've been thinking about it. I think it'd be really fun to get monetized and try and figure out a way to give back some. So, I mean, that's my first thought process. But I mean, I try not to think too far ahead because I thought I would grow a lot faster than I did or am. So it's been a very slow pace for me. So I don't know. I guess as of right now, just keep shooting for that next 100th. 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on.
I like it.
But yeah, just to have fun. I mean, I've already accomplished what I wanted. I mean, in a manner of way. So, but yeah, just to have fun. I mean, I don't know.
Okay, cool. I like it. Vincent, do you want to come the next Gem Mint?
Hell no. Now, to say, like, I'd like to hit 100,000 subscribers, that'd be insane. I don't know what I would do with myself. Like, I don't know what I would do with myself if I woke up tomorrow and I saw that I hit 1,000 subscribers within, 17 hours. I would probably shit the bed.
You'd be like, who hacked in my YouTube?
Right? Like
Something's wrong here.
Like, I just don't know. I don't know. I don't know what the next video I'm going to make that's going to just pop, Like there's something is going to happen between now and the near to far distant future. I'm going to create something and put something out that is just going to have the right amount of stuff that the YouTube algorithm says this is good. Blast this everywhere for people that want to collect stuff, and it's just going to pop. And I don't know what I'm going to do with myself.
It'll be amazing. It'll be amazing. You just got to get really angry at CGC.
Oh my god! So
Washington, I love you.
I don't think any of the two brothers have showed up today, and I don't think they saw the post. So I'm sure he'll probably go back and watch it, but I don't know if he's going to watch it to this part. But he was very upset in that video.
Oh man, that video got like I think got like 2,000 views in like a day or two.
Yeah, I mean, it seemed pretty genuine, and I feel like it was pretty genuine. But
he was super mad.
I don't blame him because like that book looked real clean. Like it looked really good, but
on camera it did. You know who else looks really pretty on camera? This guy. Just saying.
Oh my goodness.
Just saying.
I don't know. Like
me being personal, I'm terrifying.
I don't know. Like that's a fairly modern-ish book. So it's not like Justin sends in his 105 and he gets a 3.5 back.
He won't. He won't get that back.
Like
he's done too much work on it.
Like do you think you're gonna hit a 7?
I think he'll hit a 6.5, 7 all day with the photos that you've shown me.
Yeah, it's a 6.5 or a 7
all day.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So
showing me.
So okay, so the equivalent would be. So he was going for a 9.8 and he got a 9.2. So we're shooting for 6.5 to 7.
I'm aiming low, by the way.
So the equivalent would be basically like a 4.
No, not even close. So the reason is the disparaging defects you'd have to have between a 4.0 and a 7.0 are so obvious compared to what it is between a 9.8 and a 9.4.
Okay.
People can miss those defects. People think it's like, but it is minuscule if it's on there. But between a 4.0 and a 7.0, massive difference of just the exterior condition of the book that can be seen easily on camera.
Yeah. Okay. That does make sense.
Like if I'm submitting a book and I think it's like a 6.0, or like if I'm submitting a book and I think it's an 8.0 and it comes back a 4, I'm like, I missed something terribly on this book. You know what I mean? Like the odds of that happening are so slim compared to when you're submitting these modern books and they miss and they come back like a 9.0, 9.2. Those are small misses. Those are small things that are on the book that accumulate, that are harder to see, which is why the higher grades are harder to get. Now, it is more difficult to judge a raw book in the condition between like 3 and 5. Like I've gotten pretty good at guessing what grades are from like just pictures. Because like, you know, like, all right, so if it's missing a quarter of the page, it's automatically a 0.5. It's missing a partial of the page, it's already like, it's at most going to be a 2 to 2. You know what I mean? Like there's maximum values books can get with the damages.
Yeah.
You factor that in. You know, go ahead.
I feel like I've been able to kind of be able to narrow down like the mid grade and stuff like that.
Yeah. It just takes time, man. It takes time and looking at a lot of books and submitting a lot of books.
Hey, what link are you talking about, Mark?
What up, Mark? He wants a link to the YouTube video.
Oh, for the
probably. I don't think he wants a link to your OnlyFans yet. Mark, I'm sorry, that's a terrible joke. But I think Justin's book is going to come back. Like from what the photos I saw, like an easy 6570. There's no pieces missing. There are a couple rips. Am I correct?
Just one, and it's maybe a centimeter.
Right. There's a couple spine ticks on the front and back cover, right? That brick color.
Maybe
a couple.
Maybe 3 total.
Right. The back is clean now than it used to be. Corners are square, correct? No bent, blunt, or missing corners, right?
I mean, honestly,
right. Like from the photos you showed me, like it's all day. Like because I thought about it and I compared it to my 8.5 from 1950. Because Vincent, once you get like a certain age of book, you can't compare it with moderns.
No, you're right. Hey,
Mark, get frustrated about that.
Mark Spector, which link are you asking about? What link are you trying to get me to send? No, I get you, and I feel like for me, the kind of hazy part where I feel like I kind of miss on the grading is when you start going from like the 4s to probably like the 7.75.
Sevens are easy. Sevens there's a cap for like what you can have between a 4 and a 5. The great part is the value of books don't really jump that much between the 4 and the 5.5. Like if you go collect and like you look for like some of the bigger keys, the value doesn't jump as much as you would think going from like a 4.0 to a 5.0 as it would from an 8.0 to a 9.0.
Gotcha.
So like if you're off a little bit on those mid-grade ones, you don't miss much. Yeah, it has great color. Yeah, that's a great. I saw all the photos. Like the photos look wonderful when he showed them to me. It was great.
Yeah. I mean, it's a solid book. I mean, there's really not a lot of issues with it. So
yeah, it's just a lot of analyzing. You eventually, if you look at enough books, you understand like where the grades come from.
Right.
I did feel really bad for him on that Mortal Kombat. I did shed a tear on that one.
Like it looked really good on camera. It did look really good, and he was super excited for it to come back. But I mean, you know, it sucks because like if he really was going for that 9.8 and he got a 9.2, then there had to either be some serious misses on that, or like there must have been some kind of issue on the CGC grading side. You know, I don't know. All right. Well, it's going to be about that time, guys.
Sounds good.
Thanks for stopping by, Justin. Thanks for coming back to the YouTube, man. We've been missing you. So,
miss your face, Justin. Your beautiful, beautiful, sexy face.
I'm here.
When are you doing your live with Jim? Thursday
at 8.
We will be there to support you.
We will be there, definitely.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. All right, everybody. Y'all have a great night.
Bye.
Thanks for stopping by, and we'll catch you later.
Victory.